Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, and today we got the opportunity to take a look at what's recently arrived in my shop and, well, what I'm going to be working on in the next few days, and, well, which ones can potentially become videos. So the first one actually came in from Chris. This is a Calcutta. Let's see which one. This is a Calcutta 400 TE, and it's in for service. This seems to be working okay. I don't like these leverage handles on the reel because it kind of gives it a funny balancing kind of an issue. But Chris tells me that the handle cap no longer holds the post. Well, I think we got a couple of things going on here. One is that this replacement blank, this looks like to be it is a Gomexus replacement handle. That looks thicker than the original. I'm not sure if this washer back here actually belongs there with this handle. And, well, I did a quick look on this one. The post that this nut cap attaches to is stripped. And that's probably because there's not a lot of thread because of the thickness of the handle on the top here. And I think over-tightening it has stripped those threads. Well, we got a project there. I've gone out and I've ordered the replacement axle shaft and replacement nut cap, and I advise Chris that he probably should not use that handle, but we're going to check that one washer there as well. We're going to see if that if I remove that, if I get the threads that I need. Next one up is kind of an interesting one. This one was dropped off at the shop by Tommy. This is one of those Amazon reels. It's a Placino. And, well, it's just tighter than tight. It does turn, but my gosh, I'm not sure what's going on here. It may be as simple as line trapped under the spool, or it may be something more difficult. I always get the questions on these. These are not that expensive a reel, maybe a $29 reel on Amazon. And I always get asked that question, are they any good? Well, we'll take this one apart. We'll find out if that's operator error, that is some line tangled underneath, or if it's more than that. And we'll show you how the reel is made and how it gets serviced as well as part of that. We'll try to do that as a video. Next one, interestingly enough, is a reel in a bag project. This one comes in from Wally. Wally tells me that he found this on a shelf in his garage. He took it apart at some point a long time ago. Can't remember why it failed, but it failed. And could I figure that out, put it back together and make it work? This is a Abu Ambassador. It is the Ambassador 6600 CB, and well, we're gonna do just what he is asking there, and hopefully we'll give him another reason to take that one fishing. I did work on one of his reels. It was one of those Chinese Ambassadors, and I told him that regardless, the reel that he just brought me in pieces, in my opinion, is a much better reel than the one that we had just serviced. This one comes in from Michael. Michael is in New Jersey. This is well, it's a Penn International. I like these reels a lot. Solid reels. This is maybe the 975. Yeah, this is the 975. And I have a couple of videos on these. And I'm not sure of the issue. Wow, this is running rough. Yeah, this one's very rough. I'm not sure. It's kind of an odd feel, and one of the feels is this is not working. And the worm gear is not turning. Well, yeah, so we've got an issue with the worm gear and the idler gear. Possibly the pawl. That's not advancing. This is one of those unusual lever drag reels. So well, we'll see what we can do for Michael. Get that one turned around and working. Fortunately, parts are available for that, and we will be able to work on that. Well, if you'd like to see a video on any of these, please let me know, and we'll do our best to get that done. This one comes in from Mike in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. kind of almost shares the border with New Jersey. It's in eastern Pennsylvania. Not eastern Pennsylvania, but eastern. There is an Easton right next to Bethlehem. So let's not make that mistake. And let's see what we have here. I'm thinking this may be a Cabela's reel, but I might be wrong. I get a lot of notes from folks that have some issues, and I kind of sort of remember them, and then I don't. Yeah, I think this is that. I remember having a conversation that he bought a Cabela's reel new. This one's new. And that, well, no matter what you do, this is a Cabela's reel with a Tournament 4000A Daiwa. And the anti-reverse is not working on this. Well, if it's got a... no. So there's probably a spring under here that's controlling that override. We'll see what we can do. I'd encourage him to send it along if he didn't feel comfortable doing it himself. So we'll see how to service that and why that reel failed for sure. And try to get that one back out there fishing again. Next one comes in from Minnesota, from Kevin. Kevin has sent me some reels in the past. And let's see what he's got this time. Okay, we got a Blackmax in here. Blackmax is an Abu low-profile bait caster most of the time. Oh, we got an old school. And this one has an anti-reverse that's not working. Okay. This one probably has the finger assembly for that anti-reverse. And we're going to see what we can do. That's a beauty. It's an older one. My guess is from the industrial design, it's the 1990s. And, well, we're going to see what we can do to make this one work. Wow, thank you, Kevin. That'll be fun. One of the things that's fun about doing reel repair and this channel and the projects I get in is the diversity of the reels that I get to service and see and learn about. And I encourage you to, well, kind of do the same. And one of the things you can do in learning that is, well, subscribe to my channel. That channel will kind of show you how to service almost every kind of reel that's out there. And you're essentially looking over my shoulder in my shop as I do this. So I try to do the step-by-step talking instructions as I service the customer's reels, just to provide you with the way to understand how to do it yourself. All right, this one comes in from Brook. Brook was the home of John Mansfield, and looking at this, I hope that's not insulation. It's a little bit of an inside joke, but yeah, that's kind of where it was. We've got 3 reels here. Right, it does feel a little funky, whatever that stuff is. Looks like we have 2 toriums. I've done some reels on that. Yep, they look like they're just basic in for service. We'll take the opportunity to do a video on that if I haven't done the Torium 14s. And then we have a Jigging World. I personally have a Jigging World reel. I like them a lot. Jigging World has a nice assortment of rods and reels. You might want to check them out. This is a Jigging World. It's a lever drag reel. 8-ball bearings, nice narrow frame. The one I have is a 6-ball bearing one, I believe. But yeah, we'll do that one as well. So we'll do a Torium 14 if I don't have that one. And we'll do a Jigging World. And we'll figure out what that other stuff is that was in the box, I guess. All right. Well, it looks like we'll be busy this week, doing a lot of interesting projects. I hope you take the time to watch them. Again, if you like, the best thing to do is subscribe. That way you'll see when I'm posting them. And, well, when I post them, you'll be able to learn about how to service them, how to keep them fishing for a long time to come. So we've got everything from a low-end reel here that's just struggling to some pretty high Shimanos and some other varieties. I encourage you to stay tuned, stay watching. I want to thank our first responders and essential personnel, everybody involved in keeping us safe. Thank you. And to our audience, thank you for watching. Thank you for the comments and keeping the channel vibrant, and for watching. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.